We're gonna talk about HBO's intriguing new TV series, Watchmen, and why people are talking about it. Have you guys heard of it, watch it, or simply don't care at all? Let me know, but for now, we're gonna unravel what is Watchmen. Some hard facts first. Watchmen is a DC Comics released in the 80s, and in 2009 it was picked up to be a movie directed by Zack Snyder. This year, HBO picked it up for a 9-episode TV series, and as of this video, we are in episode 2. But so far, people have really mixed feelings about this show. Some people are hooked and happy about where the story is going, just like me, but then again, a lot of audiences are disappointed, and I think it's probably because the show touches a lot of sensitive topics today and in history. But putting that aside, Watchmen is known to be one of the greatest novels ever created, and there are several reasons why. In here, Watchmen, the heroes that we have, they don't have supernatural capabilities. And also, Watchmen has this reputation of really challenging the definition of what is a hero. We won't see perfect heroes here like that of, say, Spiderman or Superman, where they always do what's right and what's good for the people, and each of their heroic actions are being celebrated. That's not gonna happen here. Instead, we are presented by heroes who are deeply grounded, just like us, and deeply flawed, and have real life issues. What do you need to know about the comics? Well, Watchmen is set on an alternate world where superheroes help the US win the Vietnam War, Nixon is still president, and the US is on the verge of a nuclear war against the Soviet Union. Watchmen is a group of superheroes, except that only 1 out of the 6 members have superhuman powers. All of them, most of them, are normal human beings. The 6 heroes are Night Owl. He's a tech-savvy guy and has an owl-shaped flying vehicle. Dr. Manhattan. He's the only guy who has superpowers. A physicist who had a lab mishap that turned him into a godlike blue figure and can manipulate matter. He can do anything. We will see him on HBO's Watchmen, and he is last known to be living on Mars. The comedian. He was murdered at the beginning of the story. Silk Spectre. The original Silk Spectre and the comedian are her parents. She is also Dr. Manhattan's girlfriend, and we will see her on HBO's Watchmen as an FBI agent. Ozymandias, known as the smartest person. He orchestrated a fake alien squid attack that killed millions of people in order to stop the nuclear war, which would have killed billions. Other Watchmen members agreed to keep it a secret, except for this one member named Rorschach. Rorschach is a vigilante who dresses up as a detective, but then he was killed by Dr. Manhattan because he refused to keep the secret of Ozymandias. So what's the 2019 setup? HBO's Watchmen is set on the same year as Us, 2019, and it's a continuation of the 80s comics, not the movie. Another difference is that the location is set in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and not in New York City. This 2019 series is not a remake, but a remix where it'll continue what happens next after the events of the comics. There will be some old characters from the comics and new characters we have yet to know of. You're probably wondering, why don't I just tell you the story of HBO's Watchmen? What is it about? Well, I tried that watching the HBO's Watchmen episode 1 and 2 without any context at all, not knowing the comics, haven't watched the movie, completely 0% knowledge on Watchmen universe, and when I was watching it, I was just mind blown. I don't know what's happening, what's going on. I don't know any references to Dr. Manhattan or any other characters. So I think it's important to have a little bit of a background so that at least when you watch it in HBO, you have a knowledge about the dynamic of the characters and what's going on. So what's the story of HBO's Watchmen? It focuses on racial tensions in Tulsa, Oklahoma. There's a white supremacist group called the 7th Cavalry, spelled with the letter K, who is against the police. An event called the White Night, organized by the 7th Cavalry, killed police officers within Tulsa. This is the reason why today police officers are forced to wear masks in order to protect themselves and protect their identity. This allowed vigilantes to join the police, and one of them is Angela Abar, aka Sister Night. It looks like there's a conspiracy going on that is bigger than the current events in Tulsa, and we will have to find that out in the next episodes. Meanwhile, new characters will be introduced to us and we have to wait for it. Ozymandias, Silk Spectre, and more about Will Reeves. I also heard that HBO said that everything will be clear to the audience, or we'll find out something big by episode 6. So I'm waiting for that. But meanwhile, it's not yet too late to catch up. We are in episode 2 on Monday. Here it's gonna be episode 3. So I will see you guys next week, and please comment anything you have questions or comments about this video. Put it down below. I will see you next time. Bye.